In this video, we will talk about 5 life lessons from the movie Top Gun: Maverick, and the need for speed may or may not come up. Yeah, it's just a movie, but scripts are written with human strengths, weaknesses, and choices woven into an interesting plot. So lessons can be found. Let's face it, the Titanic and the Endurance were found at the bottom of the ocean, so finding lessons in a movie will be easier than stepping in dog poop in a park. Spoiler alert, this video won't ruin the movie if you haven't seen it, but we will talk about events in the movie, so be warned. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel, I would really appreciate that. Now to the list. 5 life lessons from Top Gun: Maverick. Number 1. There's more than one path to respect.
Captain Pete Maverick Mitchell. Let me be perfectly blunt. You are not my first choice. You are here at the request of Admiral Kazansky, aka Iceman. He seems to think that you have something left to offer the Navy.
In the movie, Iceman is now the Admiral of the Pacific Fleet. He's got a good salary, tons of respect, professional pride, and all of that. Whereas Maverick, decades after the first movie, is still at the same rank due to, well, doing Maverick things.
Jeez! Having any fun yet?
But both of them have earned respect from their peers. Iceman by following the rules, climbing the ranks, and being a great pilot, while Maverick has by being so great as a pilot that he is tasked for a vital yet impossible mission, despite being in trouble with superior officers for 30 years. Ladies, if you have ever had a guy in your life that you really care about, but for the love of Christmas they drive you nuts with questionable decisions, you know, like asking your input on something but not getting the answer they want, so they go ahead and do it anyway? Well, Maverick may seem pretty familiar. Please tell me in the comments below what parts of this list you do and don't agree with. And please like the video and subscribe to the channel, I would really appreciate that. Number 2. Old rivalries can become friendships. Iceman and Maverick competed for the Top Gun award in the original movie, and their interactions were much more of a rivalry than a friendship then. But with life experience comes maturity, well, for most of us at least, and both of these characters has established themselves professionally. In doing so, a friendship built on tons of mutual respect despite their differing ranks has formed, though the rivalry isn't gone entirely, as their final scene together in the movie shows. Number 3. Doing the right thing can be messier than feeding spaghetti to a toddler. Maverick still bears the guilt over the death of his old partner Goose.
My dad believed in you. I'm not gonna make the same mistake.
And in this movie, Goose's son Rooster is learning under Maverick, and it's a very testy relationship. In part because Maverick intentionally slowed Rooster's acceptance into the military, which caused a lot of animosity. For most of the movie, we don't know why he did that. But near the end, we find out that Maverick slowed Rooster's progress at the request of Rooster's mom, Goose's wife, played by Meg Ryan in the first movie. Her character is not in the second movie. Maverick kept the secret that it was Mom who wanted him out of the military, not Maverick, so that Rooster would hate Maverick, not his own mother. And that's an admirable act, but messy. Number 4. Taking chances, though risky, can pay off. Now, it's easy for a happy ending to work out in something produced by Hollywood, and much tougher for it to work that way in life. But on 2 occasions in the movie, when Maverick was in desperate straits, he may have technically, stolen military planes to prove a point to his superiors. But he proved both points so well that things worked out for him. Now, please don't steal or borrow airplanes or anything else as a means of advancement. But also heed common advice from wealthy business people who state that playing it safe is not the road to wealth. Keep in mind, though, playing it safe can lead to a great life, minus the millions. Number 5. You'll repeat advice you were given even if you didn't want to hear it at the time. In the first movie, Viper, played by Tom Skerritt, talks to Maverick when Maverick was hurting from the death of Goose. And Viper said, "It will happen again." Now, though that's possibly true, it seemed harsh in that raw moment, and Maverick didn't appear to take it well. But in the sequel, Maverick, now playing the role of the instructor, passes on the exact same phrase to a young pilot who's enduring a similar tragedy. Most of us, too, repeat sayings and advice we received, even if we nearly had a shoe thrown at us after a classic teenage eye roll when we heard it. Now for that bonus tip. Early in the movie, Maverick is at a bar, and he sees the young pilots that he will be instructing come in.
Fellas, this here's Bagman.
Hangman.
Whatever.
But they don't know who he is. As you might imagine, shenanigans occur that don't necessarily end well for Maverick. But now with all the life experience he has, he doesn't react or overreact in the moment, because he knows the sun will rise tomorrow, and those students will then realize who he is.
Everyone here is the best there is. Who the hell are they gonna get to teach us?
And things will play out differently. The life lesson there is, let things play out a bit before you overreact to circumstances that just occur. Sometimes the things we think are life-alteringly bad or really, really unfair, and they might be. But sometimes when you let them play out, it works out to your advantage. So it's better to not overreact early. Life experience will teach you that. And there's this. If you're caught in a romantically compromising position because a teenager came home early unexpectedly, be sure not to jump out a window that the teenager is standing in front of. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel, and click on the video you see previewed on your screen right now. I hand chose it for you. Thanks for watching.